All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, giving double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, the ones that have been laboring in this truth for over 30 years. Shalom to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the few sisters that watch out though. Today, I just want to get into a quick lesson about learning and being a student of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. You know, it's a true blessing, man, for us to be in this truth. You know, coming out of the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, bringing us out of the world and coming into the light, so to speak. You know, that world is of darkness. You know, so just want to get into being a student of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, man, and just learning the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi requires to be, you know, gain salvation. And let me see, we'll get 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And that's what we're doing. That's what we should be doing, man. Constantly studying, learning, and being edified, you know, building ourselves up so that we could go out and preach the word, you know, of course, with the correct doctrine, you know. But, you know, it's steps to it. You know, you don't just jump into it and think things are, you know, you're going to know it all. So, you know, you got to be patient, man, and let Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi work with you. And, you know, follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man, and that Holy Spirit will constantly work with you and reveal things to you. So with that being said, we want to get the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord Yahawah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. And we know, you know, that the Israelites are holy. You know, that's the only holy nation, the only holy nation it is. You know, we made up of different tribes, you know, northern kingdom, southern kingdom. But when it's speaking of the holy, you know, it's talking about the Israelites, you know. We can get Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahawah thy power. The Lord Yahawah thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So when it's speaking of you know, knowledge of the holy, it's speaking of the you know, the knowledge of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi and his chosen. So, you know, of course we have to be taught, you know, the basics and also the mysteries of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, man. You know, it's not something that you just gonna sit around. I mean, you could sit around and figure it out, but you have instructors, you know, you have teachers to teach you, so you won't have to struggle in this truth, man. And you know, you have some brothers, you know, if you want to call them that feel like they don't need teachers. And you can see through their works, man. It's all off. So you know, you wanna be guided in this truth, you know. All right, we're gonna get the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 11. It said, wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. So that's what we want to do, man. We want to, you know, You got brothers in his faith. You know, we want to comfort with the scriptures. You know, the comforter. You know, we got the scriptures that comfort us, and then we want to edify one another. You know, exhort one another. Because, you know, like I say, you have to be, when you first come into this, you have to have guidance, man. And that's why you got your brothers. It's good to have brothers, it's good to have elders to guide you along in this truth, you know, so you won't make certain mistakes, keep you on the right path, you know, and just let you know what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi requires, man. Because, you know, this walk, it can be hard, man. You know, you constantly warring with the flesh. Then you constantly got spirits, evil spirits, you know, coming at you. You know, you got Esau, you got to fight with Esau. So, man, hey, you got to have brothers in this faith. All right, it's the book of Philippians chapter 4 and verse 9. Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the power of peace shall be with you. So the things that we learn, we must apply them to our everyday life, man. Because we know that it's not as wisdom and understanding. It's going to be the stability when hard times come up. So when you're making decisions, you should constantly have Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi in your thoughts. You know, praying, and what you learning, you should apply to your life. Even if it, you know, applying the scriptures to your life is gonna make your life difficult as far as dealing with other people, because other people are of the world, so they're gonna look at you as an outcast. You know, it's gonna bring much sorrow and stress to you. But you just got to know that you are the one doing the right thing, man. Not these other people. And it'll all pay off in the end, of course. All right, we'll go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord Yahawah, there it is again. You know, you got to have that fear. The fear of the Lord Yahawah is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. And you see these people out there on the highways and hedges, man. You know, they just walk by. They don't regard the word that you're bringing out, you know. You know, a lot of times people see the book that say Holy Bible and they want to go the other way. Oh, I don't want to hear that, you know. That's because they're used to that Christian church, you know, which you're not going to learn nothing out of Christian church. So you can forget that. You know, people always talking about going to Bible study every week, and you still don't know that, man. So that's the ways of the Christian church. And that's why a lot of people seem to be turned off about what we doing. But what we doing, I mean, is the truth, man. This is the truth. That's why Christians can't even stand in your presence, you know, for 10 minutes. They got to run. Not to mention the people of the world, you know, they get angry. They don't want you to tell them nothing, you know. Even though it's not your words, it's the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. And you can see the anger and hostility, man. So, hey, you get mad with the Lord, man. You the one got to answer for that. But us, man, you know, we want to constantly study and constantly be edified, man, to be built up in this truth, man. Because we know it can get difficult, you know. Once we come in, you know, Satan gonna come at you extra hard, because you got to be tested. And we hadn't even got to the hard part yet, you know. We hadn't even hit Jacob's trouble yet. So we definitely gonna need these scriptures, and we definitely gonna need to, you know, have them brothers, man. All right, from there we'll go to Proverbs chapter 12. Salakia. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 1. Whoso loveth instruction, loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. And when you go into that word brutish, it means stupid. So, you know, that's most of the people out there on the highways and hedges, man. If you talking to them and you bringing out the word, you know, something simple as don't eat pork, you know, that'll set people off, man. They don't want to hear it. They hate it reproof. So basically the Lord say you stupid, man. When you go into that word brutish, it means stupid, just stupidity. And we go back to that word instruction. You know, whoso loveth instruction, loveth knowledge. And where do you get the instruction from? You get the instruction from the scriptures by way of the prophets. You know. But we always want to be a student, you know, constantly being a student, constantly learning. You know, we'll never know everything, you know. We learning every day. All right, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 86 and verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord Yahawah. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. There it is. Teach me thy way, O Lord Yahawah. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. So, you know, as long as you out here doing the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, he gonna teach you his ways, you know. By way of the elders, by way of the bishops, by way, you know, by way of the apostles. Because these people will be leading by example. But ultimately, your spirit is gonna guide you to the right doctrine, or camp, so to speak. You know, it's a whole lot of camps and a whole lot of doctrines. But of course, we know it only can be one true doctrine, man. You know, and my spirit telling me that it's GMS. You know. All right, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. So, you know, once you come into this truth, like I say, you can't just jump out and start eating meat. You got to start with that milk first, and then be weaned off the milk, so you can get the deeper understandings of the scriptures. You know, that's how a lot of people get bugged out. They try to jump off the milk, jump off the breast. You know, 2-3 months in, looking at this camp, that camp, you know, and the confusion kick in. But man, this is not an overnight situation we dealing with, We trying to gain salvation. And as we know, that could be like, that should be a meticulous thing. Careful. We have to do this very carefully. Because we don't want to go off. Going off will cause you to get destroyed, man. And then, you got verse 10. It says, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So it's ways to understand these scriptures. And you won't know that unless the Holy Spirit is dealing with you first and foremost. And then, you got your elders to guide you along and show you these things. Because most people will come in and think, okay, I'm gonna start from page 1 and read all the way to the end. But that's not how the scriptures are laid out for you to learn. And like we say, that's how people of the world, they read it and it don't add up because they don't know. They haven't been instructed. And first and foremost, the Spirit ain't dealing with them. And it's hard to get bored with these scriptures, man, because you constantly learning, You got apostles and elders that have been in this thing for numerous amount of years. But, even they still got the fire, man. All right, it's the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. And you got a lot of people going off because they hadn't received sound doctrine. They be all over the place. You have people, GOCC, bugged out. You got several camps in Israel, man, that's bugged out, man. They got all kind of bugged out doctrine. So they let you know that the Spirit ain't really dealing with them like that. They hadn't received sound doctrine, and even if they have, they went away from it. But ultimately, your spirit got to bear witness, man. Your spirit got to lead you. Man's goings are of the Lord. So, if Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi don't want you to have it, he won't. You got people out here that just swear up and down that they right in their doctrine. But when you hear it, you like, man, come on, man. How could you be so bugged out? And even just knowing brothers in this truth that has been bugged out and constantly being bugged out, and it's getting worse and worse, and you can see it because they haven't received that sound doctrine. They haven't been weaned off the milk. They just jumped off the porch and thought they were about to eat steak, man. And hey, it don't work like that. All right, it's the book of Romans chapter 16 and verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So that going into that sound doctrine again. If your spirit telling you that somebody's going out, man, don't stick around, man. Get out of there, man. Separate yourself from them so you won't be bugged out. Them spirits that they got on them will eventually jump on you. So you got to go, man. When your spirit telling you that something ain't right, somebody's saying, hey, it's time to go, man. And you want to warn other people. When they say mark them, you want to warn other people to stay away from those people. But like we say, man, hey, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, he gonna put you in a place where he wants you to be. I just say the water Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. Forget me from around, bugged out individuals, man. Because there's a lot of bugged out individuals out here. And the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 goes into it. It says, it's the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, starting at verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And we see that now, We know we're in the last days. Hey, man, stuff happening so quick. Something new every day. The world, since I've been around, the world never been like this. So perilous times definitely coming soon. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And we see that now. You got your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, your TikTok. Hey, man, people more lovers of themselves now than ever, because everybody got a platform, And you got people on there that's looking at it, being covetous, looking at the people that's boasting and bragging about themselves. But ain't nobody trying to find out who Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi is, man. It's all about themselves, man. What they want, what makes their flesh feel good. Verse 3, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinents, fierce, despisers of those that are good. And we know when it's talking about despisers of those that are good, we talking about the people that's trying to follow the ways of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. Going back to something simple like we say, pork. If you at a function, I don't eat pork. You're gonna have the whole house looking at you like you're crazy. What's wrong with him? Oh, he think he better than us? Stuff like that, man. Hey, we ain't worried about them. We following the ways of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. We gonna let them fall. Can't worry about can't worry about the wicked, man.
Domino's is giving you $3 to use on next week's order when you order carry out online for being your own delivery driver.
So like you for that. Traitors, heady-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. Hey, man. And we see it every day. Everybody wanna worry about what kind of fancy clothes they got on, what kind of shoes they got on, Want to throw themselves to the forefront and outshine Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, whether it be through having a big platform on YouTube or rapping, things of that nature. You got these guys that say they in the truth. They got like 30,000 subscribers, and you see what they talking about, man. They doctrine way off, or you gonna see a whole bunch of women on their comment board. Doctrine is way off. Anytime you see a whole bunch of women on the comment board, you already know that doctrine is off. All right, so having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Verse 6, for of this sort they are which crept into houses and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away to diverse lusts. There it is. Like you say, you got a whole bunch of women on the comment board. Hey, there it is, man. It says, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. And that's pretty much self-explanatory, man. we could go into a lot of these words, man, and see what they mean. And none of them are acceptable in the eyes of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi. So we'll get one more quick one. All right, it's 1 Timothy chapter 4. We'll start at verse 13. It says, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine." So, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. So it's saying, learn, go out and exhort people, which means you got to go out and preach the word. And you want to have sound doctrine. You don't want to be going off. So this saying, man, once you learn, give attendance to reading. Go out and teach the word, exhortation, to doctrine. And you got to have the right doctrine. It says, "Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery." And when you go into that word presbytery, it's saying the elders, So that's why you want to give double honors to your elders, man, and respect your elders in this truth. And a lot of time, it don't have nothing to do with age. A brother can be younger than you and still be your elder in this truth. So, you want to give double honors, give honors, to your elders. It says, "Neglect not the gift." That's the main point. So you wanna go out and preach the word, man. That you can't neglect the gift. You can't hold on to your talents. "Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy." And you want to prophesy. You got a lot of people out here that's stuck on one thing they talk about. Like you got the camps out there that want to save Esau, and that's all they talk about. Then you got the camps out here that want to talk about love all the time, and that's all they talk about. What about the prophecy though? What about Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi? What about Yahawah coming back and destroying this place? What about warning the people? So people got their doctrine is off, man. Stay away from people like that. All right, verse 15. "Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all." So you want to be an example, man. You want to let your light shine in this darkness of the world. And the only way you do that is learning these scriptures, man. Learning that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi requires of you. Meditate upon these things. Meditate upon these scriptures, man. Give thyself wholly unto them. So you got to repent and be converted, man. Come all the way in. And pretty much that's it, man. Once again, we want to give all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawahshi, Bahasham Rakak Wadash, and Shalom.